Welcome everybody to another Voice of Nick show. We're doing more of our Posthomerica artwork here, and it's going pretty well. We added a bunch of details to Penthesileia's armor last time. I have a couple of notes that things I want to change. Looking at it, I don't think I want to add any more horse armor. I think the one thing I might want to add is potentially like some kind of details to the back of the horse, just so that there's more going on there. So let's take a quick Google search at horses. We'll try and cross some stuff off of this list. Horse. Okay. Yeah, so we can add a couple of things on here. Outline. What's going on here? Oh. So I drew these on the black fill layer. So let's fix that first of all. There's probably a better way to do this. This works well enough. Good. So for the outline layer, let's just add our own layer really quick. I'm gonna see if I can add a couple horse details here. I can add a picture of a real horse now. Okay, so oops. Oh, we want to change the brush size again, that's right. Yeah, we don't want to overdo it because it's pretty understated as far as the horse goes. I think we can do some of that though. We can add some things here. Yeah, something like that. Maybe not the line there. I do like the bottom of the tail though. Yeah, that's good. We also forgot to add, oh, so let's first of all check this. I like that. Put it in. We're gonna put this into the outline as well, officially. I noticed that Penthesileia's, the bottom of her like armor right here almost looks like a continuation of the horse, because it's so close to where the horse is. It almost makes it look like you're seeing seeing the horse's back or something, like a transparent leg. But I don't think that's a big problem. Because also she's going to be a different color than the horse slightly, so that might differentiate it as well. We won't worry about that at the moment. Okay, what else we got here? What's happening? Why is this? Ah, damn it! That's stupid of me. Okay. Well, let's reopen it then. Didn't expect that it was gonna crash. Okay. That's alright. We probably lost everything from the previous, or since the start of the show. That's alright. So we want to add this back in from the black fill layer, right? Yeah. Oh, and when Photoshop crashes, it really crashes. So is this intact? Yes. Okay, good. Okay, good. So I think you can paste in place. Can I cut and then, is there a paste in place in Photoshop? Yeah, okay. That's useful. I never used that before recently. Okay. What's going on? Oh, it's still got the green from previous episode. Let's, for one, save this. Oh wait, recovered? Yeah, the recovered one is just the same as regular, so it's not going to do us any good. That's okay. It happens. The thing about making art is it's kind of like playing Souls. Like, if you're that upset about losing to a boss, you shouldn't have beaten the boss in the first place, because if you are to beat a boss in a Souls game, then you should be able to beat that boss every time, not just luckily beat them one time. That's my opinion on it, at least. So I think that same way about art, where it's like there's no single stroke that you would make that's like so great that you shouldn't be able to do it another 100 times. Let's go like that. Something like that. Okie dokie. So we have our horse. Oh wait, we don't have our horse detail. We had the one line that we wanted to add to the horse here. That, something like that. Yep, I think that's good. That's really all I want on the horse. Welcome Maven to the show. We are doing artwork. Come on in. Okay, so now this is, yeah, okay, so it's kind of weird the way that the back hooves are shaped. I'm not going to match it in the Greek one. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure all four horse hooves usually look the same. But in this Greek thing, the back ones are really long. I guess I have the capacity to just open that Chrome tab that had all the horse pictures on it and look. Yeah, they're the same. This is a horse wearing a suit. They got something for everybody on the internet. Okay. Every change basically that we want to make for Penthesilea is kind of in. The one big mistake is that I drew Achilles' his wrong hand is the one that is holding the spear. So let's fix that. Just do like a sort of rough. We don't want it to be too advanced looking because the original sort of artwork would not have had very much detail at all for Achilles' hand. It sort of draws his hands as like a blob like this, which might work. Yeah, because it's his left hand. If you're looking, yeah. No. His left hand is facing outwards, which is to say that a person's left hand. Well, my left hand, if it is facing, well, no matter which direction it's facing, it would be going like that. So I think I had it right the first time, actually. Why am I so stumped by this? Let me search for a picture of the left. Yeah, if it was the back of his right hand, his thumb would be on the left. If it is the, but it is his left back of his left hand, so his thumb would be on the right. So what I did differently, it is that we should do it like that. Okay. Left hand holding spear. There has to be pictures like that, right? Oh yeah, here you go. Spear in this hand, which is, that's his left. So he would hold it with his hand coming up. I see. I had it backwards before. I had double backwards. So let's put this on a different layer really quick. It's going to be something like this. If it was a regular person, like that. And there would be a spear going through like this in his palm. Or I guess it would be more up there. This guy's holding the spear kind of like in a different way that I'm looking at, but I think it's sort of a moot point because he wouldn't really be holding the spear almost at all. Or I guess doing it like this. We don't want to highlight where his thumb is. We only want to highlight the sides of his hands. So we want to move his hand down a little bit. So his thumb would be in the middle here, but we don't need to show that. It actually ends up looking pretty similar to what we had before. I think we just needed to arrive at it. Okay. These are pretty cool images of these knights or whatever they are. Yep. All right. And they sort of draw his hands really small, like even smaller comparatively than I did. And I drew it pretty small compared to how big it's supposed to be. So we're going to leave that, I guess. We really need to clean up the lines on Achilles, though. Okay, but for now, it's good to go. the thing I would like to alter about Penthesilea is the fill on her hair and also the shape of her hair. What's going on here? Oh, I'm doing it on this. So this part is a little bit rough. How do we want to depict the hair's end? Flowing, long hair. Okay. Let's put this on its own layer for a second. No, I think it should all be one sort of, yeah, like that. So kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. All the sort of like pretty lousy lines we'll fix later. Hand direction we can erase now. That's done. Dust we'll add in later. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. Horse armor. I don't think horse armor. Oops. Oh, arm position is a problem. I noticed that Penthesilea's arm is too long, so that's a pretty easy fix. Clean up head. It's sort of fixed. Horse armor. Color variation on characters, background texture, borders. Number one, save it. Wow, I really am forgetting to save a lot. Okie dokie. Now, what do we got? I would like to add one or two more lines. To the horse's tail. That's good. Okay. Arm position. So we're gonna change this to be, because yeah, her left arm is like super long. Or her left arm, yeah. And we can fix that. Damn, I really like the way that the reins match up to her arm, but we'll alter that, I guess. Even this is pretty long, but like in reality it should kind of be like that. But we're going to exaggerate it a little bit. Why is this? Why is this leaving like a weird thing here? Oh, this we can put onto the outline. Layer 13. Not that layer. Layer 12. This arm, we're gonna move it here. Yep. Yeah, and it's just gonna require a lot of cleaning up. Yeah. All right, nothing for it. Actually, we might as well just redraw the arm because it's pretty rough in general. They wouldn't really have depicted the fingers in this style of image. So I will leave it as kind of a yeah, I don't think that works. So we'll do this. We'll mess around with the outline a little bit. Save it. Let's go into the eraser tool. And is that everything? I can't tell if this part used to be connected to the thing. Yeah, I think it did. Okay. So now we can do whatever we want with this. Let's turn off the fill layer. Oh, right. Now, number one, do we like the spot where the arm is? I think it's better. Number two, rid of that. Okay, now we have to do a new line for this thing. So I'm going to make another layer. I'm going to call this arm. I'm going to call this rope. I think it's called a bridle, but I don't know. Oh, this was connected to here. I think this line will still work. Yeah, just go like that. Okay, so what did my old version look like? This is what we used to have. And this is what we have now. I think I like the dynamism of the thing going backwards. Let's draw in this line first. Something like that. No, you don't want that to touch the main though. Yeah, like that. Or go really far into the main like that. Yeah, I think it's good. Arm position. Done. The white fill layer. I think we're gonna do a new fill layer anyway. Uh-oh. Save it, save it, save it, save it. When I do these like iPad style magic gestures is usually when it crashes. Oops. So let's just try doing it this way now. Yeah, I think that's probably better. You just fill it near the edge and then color in the space leading up to the edge. That's a lot easier than what we were doing before. Okay. Good. So I would like to try and implement this type of dust and also the border. And we actually have, I've created lines for where the border would be. I guess I want to move Penthesilea down a little bit to match. that she's all on her own thing. This part kind of bothers me that it doesn't match. And again, perspective-wise, this doesn't actually make sense, but it's how they would do it in this type of Greek pottery, so that's what I want to do. Why am I even... I don't know. Anyway, okay. Is this not part of the outline? Why can't I erase this? Outline. Oh, I have a selection. Okay. Good. And so for the border, I would like to try a couple of ideas. Before I do the border, though, we can put in the dust layer. And make another thing for environment. Maybe that should be on the bottom. Oh wait, we want the border lines in there. I'm gonna make this a bigger size. I'm gonna make it even bigger than that. Yeah. Okay, so they have these really cool spiral things. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and they kind of grow out of each other. Hmm. How would I get from that? Oh, I see. So the way that the spiral works, it's not actually like this. It is like this. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know how they match them so well, though. Like if I combined yeah, maybe I can lay it out like this and then we can trace it. And I guess this kind of represents like the dust being kicked up on the battlefield, which I think is a really, really cool way to you know, represent that. We don't want it to touch the weaponry. I guess if it touched the border, that would be good. No, I don't think there should be those small ones on here. I think they should all kind of be the same size too. Yeah, good. I'm curious if I should like, let's try doing something like this. What's going on? Oh, here we go. Like if I allowed it to go off the edge. Like that. I don't know that I like that though. Okay, so let's put these in a folder of and we'll just copy one of these into here. I'm just doing this with my mouse. It's easier to do this kind of work with a mouse. maybe something a little smaller like that is good. Is that too small? No, it looks weird that there's two of these right next to each other. What if they flipped it? Despite the fact that these are actually exactly the same direction now, it looks less weird. That's pretty cool. There's also a really interesting thing about Greek pottery where they would write stuff on it. So you might want to experiment with that as well. And then the last thing is that their spears are way longer than this. But I think I'll take a creative liberty on that one. I want to see if we can get this one to hit the wall as well, since the other one is. Pretty sure we can. Oh yeah, it worked perfectly. Good. Now I would like to design the inside of these borders. But there's something about it, like I actually want to see if I can do the borders myself without having it be like, you know, these are lines that I made, but let's see if we can write them in with a pencil. There's a like kind of big tradition in this pottery that it has borders basically on all sides. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them always have borders on all sides. Well, like the top and bottom, because there's no left and right for pottery. But any image that is self-contained does have sides on it as well. And they're really cool looking borders too. So I'm going to take a look at this image. Can I get like a 360-degree view? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's the Ajax game. This is a YouTube video of somebody looking at the pottery. This piece that we're basing it off of is what? Production 530 BC to 525 BC. Oh no, even this one doesn't have any images of the sides of the pottery. So I can't really see what it looks like anywhere besides the front. Yeah. Why can't I open this one picture? I don't think these are supposed to represent dust clouds because I see it in other pictures as well. Okay, so we're gonna add a border. Let's not get sidetracked here. Number one, save it. Number two, let's get out the brush tool. And then basically the point of this is that it will look less perfect than, you know, a line. But hopefully that will lend it a more kind of like hand-drawn look. It's actually kind of hard to slide the butt of your hand across an iPad screen. It gives a lot of resistance. It's not like a piece of paper, really. Yes, like these areas, we could probably erase part of that up. But yeah, I think this is kind of the look I'm going for, which will also replicate on the clouds when we get to that point. Yep. Save. Okay. Oh wait, did I draw this all the way from the side? Good. Oh yeah, that border, just the idea of a border being there, that wasn't that other one. It looks, I like it. It is a little shaky, but I think once the ornate stuff is in, you won't really notice the shakiness as much. Ugh, the rotation is really annoying. Okay, so let's try and find the center point. And I would like to make it one consistent border. A lot of these pieces of pottery have different borders on the top and bottom. And so let's make another thing. I'm going to delete this other borderlines one. Is there nothing in it? Oh, I guess they're all on the same layer. Okay. These should be above everything. Let's just put this in a group called notes. Okay. So we're going to draw one picture anywhere really, just here. And it's going to look like this. Oh man, okay, that's really cool too. Okay, so hold on. It doesn't need to be exact because this is just a reference, which we will then, number one, center within the frame. Then we want these to be equidistant though. That's a great feature of Photoshop, by the way. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's this really cool pattern that they use. Okay, so let's just let's just see what it would look like if we did this. Yeah. It's really hard to, this pattern is like, it's like playing Snake. Yeah, it's like that. But I'd have to find a way to make it sort of regulated in its size. Which we could probably do by doing that. Okay. So, good. What we would do then is take one of these and trace it. Or rather, not trace it, but use it as a size reference. Oops. Something like that. And then if we copy that, okay, we're getting there. Okay, border pattern. Okay, so we made a group called, now we're doing it, border pattern. Yep, and then we did this. Why is there two of these? Oh, that's for the reference. So border lines, if we disable these, that's that. Good. Now, oh, all we need is one of the black ones. Okay, so hold on. Yep. And now we're really off to the races here. What we want to find out though is if it's properly sort of sized. That's really cool. Okay, hold on. Try and get it in the corner. If we're really lucky, it would match exactly, but it doesn't. Also, why are these all look like they're duplicated? This is really cool now. Okay. Put this on the bottom. Oops. We definitely want to sort of come up with some kind of organization for this, or else it's going to get out of hand really quick. Okay, so if we did this, we would have to kind of like compromise on that, unless there's a combination other than 5 that works, like maybe 4 is better. But honestly, I think it's going to be best unless we just did No, not that. Unless we did this. That's a really stupid solution, though. They still look pretty square. Okay, wait. Before we get too perfectionist about it, yeah, if we did this, or okay, hold on. If we did in this one, if we just said, okay, what if this had 3? But what if the side ones have 3 instead of 5 or something like that? Possibly. We might be onto something here. Good. Now, oh wait, we don't even need that. Okay, so now we really do just stretch it. Hold on, why does this? Yeah, we're just going to stretch it. So let's delete these out of R side. This is L side. And that's relative to the clockwise position, but we'll get by. Now if we did this, ready for this part? This is where it gets pretty good. So now, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Good. Okay, except this border needs to be thicker, I guess. Bottom. Okay, now we're using the mouse. Yeah, we're going to fix that fact that that line is not really straight. And then we're going to take this and just go like that. Oh, baby. Okay. Okay. This is good. Isn't it nice when it comes together? Okay. Now, get rid of that. And this. You can get rid of these. Actually, let's replace those with this. Oh. Where am I looking here? Oh, this one's disabled. Maybe now this one has 2 thingies. Left side, maybe there's only 2. Oops, did I just? No, that's weird. What am I looking at here? Windows Link Workspace. Maybe that has to do with my drawing tablet. Okay, so get rid of that, and then we're going to stretch this a little bit. We're not being too precious about the proportions or whatever. First, we just want to see if it works. We could always redo it in like properly laid out fashion later. just in case there's something in particular about the top or bottom. Okay, so now we go like this. This is really good. Okay. The right side, we're going to squish it down a little bit more. Hard side. Get rid of that. Okay. And we'll copy this to here. And it should match up with this. Yep. Great. Now we just have to fix the line. Damn, it worked exactly as planned. Now here's the thing. Here's the question. Do we need the line anymore? Maybe not. It's quite possible that we don't. It's kind of like within the Greek pottery tradition to have a line, but we don't necessarily have to have one. Let's see what happens if we draw a new line. Number one, I would like to have a line on the outside. No. Now let's see how this looks. We're gonna have to change the color of the background of the Photoshop background, which I think you can do right from the canvas, because obviously we can't tell right now. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And I do like how it isn't perfect. It's just like handcrafted. Oops. So now let's see if we can make our own line here. It's a little bit better than this one. What am I looking at? Oh, did I make 2 layers by accident? All right. All we have to do is be able to erase away the parts we don't want. You know what I should be doing though is using a ruler. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty much on point there, except not here. Okay. Oh wait, it's snapping my thing to the guide. Okay, we probably don't want that then. Or we can just kind of go over it. You know, that's an interesting idea. Okay, new idea. Show guides. Did it remove my guide? There we go. So this is going to make a perfectly straight line when we draw it. And then we can sully the straight line if we so choose. Now first I just want to fix this. Oh yeah, the guides are really, really aggressive. Okay, done for now. Now we go to the border. We're even going to turn that off, actually. Okay, so now let's just see what happens if we do this. It's going to perfectly match the guide. Oops. Within reason. And now what is this shortcut for viewing the guides? Control and comma. Okay. Yeah, so this is like pretty computerized, but then we can change it to whatever. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So we'll do this. Let's just get it to the edge. Then we can kind of add a little bit of the handmade flair. Yeah, good. Okay, that's gonna do it for that. Good. Oops. I gotta zoom in more for this. We want to turn off that also. Okay. Okay. Damn, that's cool looking. And let's see what happens just if we do this. Oh wait, not that. It's snapping to something. I don't know what's happening with that. Okay, we'll skip that. Now there was a thing I wanted to try involving like so there's a thing they do on these Greek potteries where it's like it goes like this. Okay. How can we fit this in here? Yeah, okay. Like that. They would write like the name. Maybe down here is pretty good. So maybe put it like here. Well, we'll just decide on that later. Good. Is that roughly the same size? Sometimes they'd be like vertical. That one doesn't really work here though. That kind of does. No, we'll do it like... Yeah, something like that. And then we could put other character names thrown in there maybe. We'll see about that. I want to redo the smoke clouds at some point, but we'll come back to that. I think the next thing to do would probably just be to do the actual fill layers. Maybe clean up Achilles' spear. Dust is done, I guess. Well, redo dust. Color variations, background texture, borders is done. Huh? Oh crap, I put redo on the wrong layer. Good. Man, I love the border. Okay, great. That's gonna do it, guys, for this episode of making the book illustrations. Thanks for joining the show. If you want to find where the book is gonna be coming out, Posthomerica is the name of the book. You can see the details of it in the chat message there. It's an ancient Greek story. The edition that I'm doing with the illustrations will be on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle. And the audiobook will be on Audible. And one of the illustrations we do will be attached to that version as well. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching the show, and bye-bye.